Hey, what's up, guys? Tom is back with another Linscents video. Today, we're finally going to finish the Maison Alhambra signature series. But before I get into that, just want to say thank you guys again. It is an honor to be playing on one of ththose electronic devices. Whether it's a cell phone, the tablet, the laptop, that Macintosh, that brand new big screen TV, whether you watch me at home, at work, on a plane, a train, or an automobile. However, wherever you watch me, it is an honor. You guys are new to this channel, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, comment, and like. Likes are very, very important. Before I get into this, going to show you guys a couple stores right here that I frequently buy with, and you can buy with as well. Shop galore. Use those discount codes and save yourself a little bit of money. Who doesn't like saving some money? But let's get into this now. I just said we are finally finishing off the signature series of Maison Alhambra. You know, one, they got two, they got three. One was kind of like a dark, mysterious, rosy, oody, woody thing. Two was kind of more like Mancera's red tobacco, nice, earthy, sweet. Three was, or was that three? That was the tobacco. Let me see. No, two is the tobacco. Three is like a pineapple-y thingy going on. Okay, so if you want to think of Ventus and stuff like that, that was three. Okay, but there's a fourth. This is pretty much like when the Bulls did not go for the four-peat, they dismantled the team when they decided to go for a fourth. And then when they realized Jordan was gone, they just said, okay, we're done with that series. Okay, we'll just go rebuild a new team. But this time, they are back and they are trying to complete the four-peat, the first in history. This is signature number 4. And I have no idea what this one is, or cloning, or anything, okay? Honestly, I forgot if I sprayed this damn thing. I might have sprayed it like a long time ago, but it's literally been sitting up there just to make the collection look nice, but I actually never did a first impressions or a review on this. And by the way, I just put that signature number 2 up to my nose, and whew, man, that tobacco is still just lingering around the nose area. So here we go. Pretty much the same bottle, okay? All the fragrances have been pretty much this dark, almost kind of, almost some kind of booze look to the juice, okay? All of them been pretty much like this, but I really like these bottles because I like that thick base. I kind of like that inner circle right there. It kind of feels good in the hand, but other than that, bottle is nice. Cap, you know, about as what you expect for a pretty much like, I think it's like a $40 fragrance. So give or take, wherever you can get this one, let's see if it's any good. Now, that's the one thing. I actually got to start wearing these ones, like do a full wearing, you know. Again, the thing is though, sometimes, in my opinion, is when you find out you don't, or you like a fragrance more after the dry down and everything. First impressions mean a lot. To me in fragrance, okay? Now it's when you actually say you hate one and you learn to like it over time, then it's a little different. But most of the time, if you like a fragrance right from the get-go, you're most likely gonna like it for good. But you know, sometimes those fragrances that you say you dislike, you actually learn to appreciate much later. So let's see what this one's all about. Nothing going on here. Wide sprayer. Oh, okay. Okay. So this kind of has this, it smelled like real, like almost lychee. Like if you've ever had lychee or smelt even like the lychee juice, it's kind of have that, it has that bright, fruity smell in the opening. When you kind of let it linger around, it's kind of got this almost powdery floral thing going on. So kind of fruity, kind of floral. Really powdery. It's not like baby powder, but like one of those, you know, body powders, whatever. Very rosy now. Very rosy and slightly, maybe some other florals going on in here. So, a floral and almost kind of bar soapy, if you will. So, bar soapy, powdery, kind of almost, you know, they sometimes kind of smell very similar, soapy, powdery smell. So this is going to be a fragrance for those that like that. This is more of a little bit more old school, in my opinion. It smells more like an old school, even feminine style fragrance, in my opinion. With that, again, kind of smell like lychee, and a little bit of florals, okay, kind of soapy and powdery. I don't hate this fragrance at all. I actually quite enjoy that opening, that bright lychee smell, and that powderiness, and a little bit of that florals. Again, when you get closer, I mean, it just, in my opinion, kind of just smells very soapy, clean, fresh, if you will. But obviously in the air, it smells much better. Get that fruity smell, that nice powdery, kind of rosy. Up close, it's a little aggressive when you get close to it. Almost leathery too. Man, this one right here, this and the first one are gonna be kind of like your daring fragrances, okay? This is not for everybody, okay? Even though I said it's kind of soapy and clean and fresh, my opinion is just not for everybody. It's not mass appealing, in my opinion. This one's not mass appealing at all either. Although, both of these fragrances, I guarantee you get outdoors and you start walking around and you'll start noticing some stuff. And obviously, that's what happens a lot of times with these fragrances, is that I'll put them on in the beginning just to kind of, get a little feel for them, but then I get outdoors. And again, a lot of times, even just with these little few sprays on the hand, I go outdoors, walk the dog a little bit, and I've noticed I've left trails of the scent behind me. Trails, because I'll walk the dog halfway down the block, come back up, and the smell is still lingering. And that's most of the time with these fragrances. I have no doubts that this one will leave a trail, and it'll be a nice scent bubble as well. The only problem is again, it's a fragrance, in my opinion, for a more mature woman. Men, you can probably rock this as well. A mature man. This is obviously not for a young guy, because I think that powderiness and those florals might be a little bit too much for a youngster. But, again, obviously you can wear whatever you want. Young people can wear old people stuff. Old people can wear young people stuff. Women can wear men's stuff. Men can wear women's stuff. Everyone can wear whatever you want. But in my opinion, this is for an older person, whether it be man or woman. Okay, so that is number 4. Again, kind of floral, powdery, a little bit soapy, almost that soapy, leathery smell, almost kind of smells like that. But it is what it is. It's an okay fragrance. Not my favorite in the lineup. I would actually prefer number 1, even though that's a little bit more of a daring fragrance, over this one, because I like, as much as sometimes I have a little issue with some of those daring fragrances, those dark leatheries, I'd actually rock that one a little bit more than this one. So that's number 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that fragrance on the floor. R.I.P. to Coolio in the house. But I'm going to get up out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, hit the likes, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace out.